to the Real Estate Scripts Podcast, the show that helps you know what to say when you're talking to buyers and sellers so that you can close more deals and earn more money. I'm Darren Tunstall, a real estate professional, coach, and #1 best-selling author. Let's get into this. As a reminder, the purpose of Scripts and Dialogues is to come, learn, practice, and be prepared to fail forward. This is where we make mistakes and help each other out, but we're mostly interested in seeing how we can get better. First, we read through the script word for word, and then we go back and put it into our own natural tone, style, and phrasing. You won't know what to say until you go through the script. So, with that said, many people will say, that's not how I sound, and I totally get it. That's not how you sound. But that is the reason why we practice every day, so that the script becomes you and in your own voice. So, read it word for word first, then go back and put it into your own natural tone, style, and phrasing, and I think it'll work out. All right, everybody, and welcome to episode 29 of our podcast. In this installment titled Presentation Quick Buyer Script, we follow a new real estate agent from Indiana as he takes on a challenging role-playing session. Two sisters interested in buying a home together are his clients, and his objective is to represent them and secure a signed buyer's representation agreement. As a novice in this field, our agent's journey is anything but easy. The presentation is a true test of his skills and knowledge, showcasing the obstacles faced by professionals at the beginning of their careers. Despite the initial roughness, he pushes through from start to finish, proving the perseverance is key. This episode reminds us that experience levels vary among professionals. We learn that regardless of where we start, growth and improvement are always within reach. Whether you're a seasoned expert or just starting out, this episode will resonate with listeners from all backgrounds. Join us as we dive into the ups and downs of this agent's journey, offering valuable insights and lessons applicable to the real estate industry and beyond. Don't miss this inspiring episode where we celebrate the small wins and the invaluable learning experiences we all encounter. All right. So today we're doing the buyer's presentation, or at least a part of it, whichever one you feel like you want to work on. If you're going to do the presentation, then it's a full-on presentation. Just here it is. If you're going to do the quick script, or the interview sheet, if you're going to do the interview sheet, then it's really just asking them, all the details so that you have that while you're going through the presentation. So whichever you choose to do. Well, how about we do like a couple versus a couple of team members? How's that?
Okay.
Is that fair?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And which should we, or like a couple and a team and an agent? Let's do the quick presentation script.
Okay.
I just like that one. It's short, it's simple. You should already know the all the details of the script. So who wants to be the agent?
I can be the agent.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to be the agent, and you're going to handle both Emily and Debbie. So whenever you're ready.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon. This is Kevin with KW. I am just giving you a call to confirm our meeting. We're supposed to meet at 2:00 tomorrow. I just want to make sure everything was in place, and if you were going to confirm that.
Yes, my sister Debbie will be here too, because we're going in this together. So she wanted to be here at the meeting.
Awesome. Great. That's perfect. That's great. All right. Have you already connected with the lender?
I called a couple of people, and I called my bank. I talked to that one guy that you sent me his name, Chuck. He seems like a nice guy.
Okay. How did that conversation go?
It went good. Debbie's credit's not the best, but mine's great.
Great.
Okay. Well, That's all I wanted to check on. I'm glad to know that he worked out for you and he's really cool. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And other than that, do you have anything for me?
I don't think so. We'll see you tomorrow, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks for checking, Kevin, because I wasn't sure what was going on. So thanks for confirming. I appreciate that.
No problem. Anytime. Okay, so I'm at the door.
Hello. Oh, you must
Hey,
be Kevin.
you must be Debbie.
Hey, I am. I am. Nice to meet you.
Thank you all for um allowing me the opportunity to meet you guys and
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Well, since you and my sister spoke last night, we have a lot of questions for you. So she's in the kitchen, so let's go back there.
now first thing I want to do is establish you guys' wants and needs, so we can all be on the same page. So and after that, I want to talk about the lender, and then um, I will write down any questions you guys have for me as I go, and I'll do the I'll answer them in the most timely manner and effective way as possible. So don't be afraid to stop me.
Oh, I
Sounds
want,
good.
Okay, so what I want to do is help you guys get pre-approved. Have you already been? You already talked to the lender, so you guys are pre-approved.
yeah, I have to send in a couple more things, but pretty much he says, probably around 800 we qualify for.
Okay. All right. Good, good, good. All right. And you did mention that, that was the price range. That was in that price range that you're looking for.
Yeah, I probably want to go a little bit less, to be honest, just because, that sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't want to live for the house either. I want to have a good time.
That's right.
Right. All right. Well, okay. Well, I got a few houses to compare to. These three, they all meet your square footage requirements. These other two, um, they're close, but I wanted to add it on there because um I think you may like it. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna call other agents in our database so I can get in contact with the newest property to come out. You'll be able to see more. I'm sure you want to go to home showings, do you?
Yes, I have a question on that. So, say I go to some open houses this weekend and I find a house that I like and I've found it on my own. Am I still going to have to pay your commission?
Um, well, if it just depends if we have an exclusive agreement. If I find you a home that's within your budget and it meets all of your requirements, then only then you would be required to pay a commission. But any other situation than that would probably be a different type of agreement. Like in this example, um we could sign in that scenario, that would probably be like an open buyer's agreement. So you would be able to sign with me and who whichever agent finds you the property first would be the one that gets the commission.
But we want to work with you. You told me that the seller paid the commission and that working for you, it didn't really cost us anything because it comes out of the cost of the home.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we working with other agents or are we working with you? Because I thought we were going to sign some kind of an agreement with you. Because I
No,
don't
we're
want to talk to 10 different agents. I just want to work with one person who knows what we want because I don't want all my financial stuff out there to 10 different agents.
yeah. I'll be the only one you'll be working with. All
So,
right.
to go back to my question, I kind of, I saw what you sent over on the buyer's representation agreement,
Mhm.
but I'm still having a hard time, say we sign with you today but you've never shown us a house, and I find a house this weekend at an open house. I just think that's a lot, it's like you wouldn't have had to do any work to find
Debbie,
it.
are you going to put the paperwork in? Stop. He's
All
going to do all the
right.
work.
All right. You're the one. It just seems like a lot of money, and I know I'm not paying it, but it just seems, I just want to make sure, Kevin, that you're going to do all you can to find us the right property at the right price. That's all I'm basically saying.
I understand. I understand.
As long as there's a wine fridge, Debbie's happy. So
Yes, that's true.
Well, let's go on. Do you have any more questions?
how long is it going to take? I want to see all these houses that you showed me. I want to see all of them.
Okay. All right. Well, let me give the agents a call today, and then we'll schedule an appointment. Do you have any time? Like, what's your availability? Whichever's comfortable
I'm
for
open.
you.
I work from home, so I can do whatever I want.
Okay,
Same
great.
here.
Awesome. Great. Well,
And also, I don't know if you have it in your notes or anything, but we really are looking to have 2 master bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want my room next to hers. She snores like a lion or a bear or whatever. And I can hear it. And yeah, so plus she always has all her boyfriends over, and it's like,
Yeah.
way too much for me.
well, let's go ahead and give them a call today, and then I'll book a viewing for all 3 of them for tomorrow. Would that work out?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. As long as they're all like close together. I don't want to go to one and then wait a couple hours and go to the next one. If you can
Well,
get them all like one after the other, that would be best.
Well, 2 of them are close by, but the last one is kind of far from where it's where those other 2 are. They're like a little south. But
Okay.
if you want, we can view that the farthest one, the Overmorrow.
Okay. Well, anyway, as long as I just don't want to do it all day,
Okay.
I want to do it all in like the morning or all in the afternoon or whatever.
All right. We got the home showing. Oh yeah, and if you guys do find some properties, just just shoot me a text, and I'll be able to reach out to the agent for you.
Okay.
I'm also going to contact the for sale by owners, mainly because there's a possibility that you can get a house cheaper than what they listed at. And I'm
Are
gonna
those on Zillow too?
huh?
If those for sale by owners, are those on Zillow?
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. What I'm also gonna do is add you to my drip system. So any new property that comes up, you'll be able to kind of see what kind of inventory we have and so on. And also, I want to make sure we attend the right open house that fit your criteria, so we don't waste no time, and we can make this simple and smooth. And also, I'm gonna share with my team my your search criteria, so we can have some extra hands on. We'll be able to speed up the process. Other than that, that's all that's pretty much all that I'm gonna do. Do you have any questions for me?
Are you a good negotiator? Because I'm if I find the right house, I'm willing to, maybe up the price a little.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just give just have them. You can give me their number, and then I'll reach out to them, and just tell them that I'll be reaching out to them, and then we'll kind of go over.
Okay. Awesome.
Before I leave, do you have any questions?
No, I think that's it. Debbie, do you have anything else?
No, just keep in mind, we really do need a completely fenced in, kind of oversized backyard for our 5 dogs. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good to go. I'm writing into my notes now. This is the paperwork that needs to be signed. I'll go ahead and read through them all. Initial here, initial here, sign here. That's pretty much it. I'll be following up with you guys for tomorrow. I'm gonna get you a copy of these today.
Awesome. Thanks.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
No.
I don't think so. I'm ready to look at houses.
All right. Well, I will reach out to you guys tomorrow and let the home search journey begin.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Yay.
All right. Kevin, you made it through. It was very rough, but you made it through.
The
Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff, and I want your input to both Debbie and Emily. Again, like you said, you made it all the way through. Okay, little rocky, but you made it, and that's the important piece. The more you do it, the better it gets. The more you do it, the better it gets. However, to start out with, under the step 3, what will you do to find a buyer a home? You said, the first thing we're going to do is discuss your wants and needs, and the second thing we're going to do is, discuss, the lender. And you jumped right into the lender info, but never really discussed their wants and needs. For example, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what's the square footage? Do you want a backyard, front yard, HOA, different things like that. Can't really go out and look at homes until we know that part. That's a big part. That's one thing to keep in mind. Make sure that you establish that. And, to be fair, as part of the conversation is that you would have done the buyer's interview sheet. Could be, some of it can be simultaneously, but some of it could have been done prior to meeting them.
Well, and that's kind of what he said. He said, I found these 3 homes and they meet, the square footage that you're looking for. He kind of seemed like maybe he already had some of that info.
Yeah. And that's
I noticed that too, but he could have maybe got a little confirmation. Now, when I talked to you yesterday, you said you're looking for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square feet minimum, whatever, yard with a fence.
There you go. Yeah. To give us some context.
Yeah.
The other thing is about the commission. So just to be clear, typically, when a buyer's agent gets paid, you're being paid by the selling agent, selling broker. You had mentioned exclusive contract. I'm not sure how it is in Indiana.
I think he got too tied up in the different kinds of agencies, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, not agencies, but the type of agreements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of those listing agreements, all of them apply. All those weird ones like open, exclusive, all those apply to the listing. The only real one that we have for buyers is the buyer's representation. And that's pretty much it. Just keep in mind that the seller typically is going to pay unless you have some sort of an agreement with your buyer that they're willing to take care of some of that too. But that's like very, very low chance of happening in that case.
Well, like on a FSBO, right? Maybe.
Maybe the FSBO, you can work it in that way. That's exactly what I was thinking. The other thing that you had mentioned is you said FSBOs are cheaper. And the one comment that came to mind was, don't make promises. So if you come across a FSBO for sale by owner, it's not necessarily going to be less expensive. They want the most amount of money for their home as well.
Which is why they're selling it themselves. Usually, right? Typically.
Right. They want to save on commission. They think their home is worth more than what it is.
Mhm.
They think they know how to do it better than an agent. And so it's not necessarily cheaper. So, like I said, what came to my mind was don't make those types of promises because you could potentially get yourself into a position where, like, well, we really like this house, and you said if we contacted a for sale by owner, then we can get it for less. And just towards the end there, you had asked a couple of times, do you have any more questions when you were wrapping it up? I think you could have wrapped it up sooner. Otherwise, the point is of this practice for you was to go from beginning to end. And I think Debbie and Emily did a good job at helping you along through the conversation, as well as giving you some things to think about from an agent perspective. So that's good. What are your suggestions, Debbie and Emily?
Just more practice
Yeah.
and conversations like this. So there's, it must be hard being in Indiana and, knowing both and trying to separate the two, because I don't know how different they are. No, I wouldn't know how to do it in Indiana because I don't know if it's the same or different. So I think, kudos to him for being, learning both, but I don't know, as far as what we do here, I think just doing it more will help him
Yeah,
on
it's
how
all
to.
about the numbers.
Mhm.
That's right. It's all about the numbers. No, and I agree. I mean, it takes some organization skills to be able to separate the two. So good job on that. And you know, correct us. Hey, this is the way we do it in Indiana. So this is why I'm saying it that way. Cool.
Mhm.
Right on. All right, so that's the script. I hope that you found it very useful. To download the script, just go ahead and head over to realestatescriptspodcast.com. There'll be a link there for you to download the script. This podcast is for the purpose of education only, and it does not make any guarantees. We suggest you seek out the help of your broker, coach, or mentor for specific situations. Brought to you by Darren Tunstall at Repros, California DRE number 018534445.